Hey there! So today we have another review. This is a beer, part of the vintage $2 beers that I bought, that massive haul. This is a Bruery Terreux. This is Beret. When is this from? Ooh, 8.5%. And they don't have a bottle date on. Some of the beers did. Anyway, before I go forward, it's been actually quite... It's been a little bit. It's not been a lot of times since I've reviewed one of the Sour Bunch. I will say the hit rate is actually a little bit higher. I shared a couple bottles, and they're bangers. There's a Jolly Pumpkin Anchorage collab, banger. I shared a Buffon from Bruery Terreux. It was a sour wit beer. Drank it, fantastic. Last night had one with Matt, who donated me some, got some Treehouse all the way from Massachusetts for me, and it was a Fruit Boysenberry, 4.5% from 2017, still fantastic. So I'm having good confidence in how these beers are turning out. The brewery beers have been fantastic. Jolly Pumpkin, also good hit rate. Everything else has been pretty bad, and especially Birdfly South, super flat stuff. So you learn some stuff along the way. Matt, by the way, also asked me, he's like, you don't drink that stuff, right? I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, you can literally see me in the same outfit, like doing like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, there are nights I'll go through like that many bottles, and I'm pouring them all out because I'm literally like reviewing beers for an hour. I'd like to drink a beer. And I'm just like, all right, when can I actually drink a beer? So that's maybe why you see me do some reviews. So no, the clip rate's been pretty bad. I mean, it's 3+. I have to go back to the videos, but my guess is still somewhere between 1 out of 5 to 7. That's my rough range guess of the beers are actually drinkable. So let's see this one. This one is Fruit Beret, Imperial Wit Beer with spices, Asian oak with raspberries. Big guy, 8.6%. So got a little color on that, right? He's got a little bit of this kind of like fruity hue. What is it again? Raspberries. Usually darker, right? But I guess, you know, how much fruit addition you have. Maybe some of the colors aged out, possibly with fruit. I'm not quite sure. Shows carb on it too, which is huge. A lot of beers have shown flat. Yeah. Funky, grainy, sour, some of that raspberry skin. Ooh, yeah. And it's not a punchy raspberry, right? It almost smells like it's a second use kind of raspberry beer. I actually don't know if that is actually the case here, but it's aged to a point where that's what it smells like. And then, yeah, it's really nice. It's got that kind of like funk and acidity to it, like lemony, appley, lemony tart acidity to it, which plays well with that kind of like tart seed character, right? Like you smell the acidity, so it makes your mouth water to expect the acidity out of the raspberry. So let's do that while my salivation's going. Ooh, oh, that's sour. Oh yeah, but it still has a really nice kind of jammy. I use jammy too strong. Like, you've seen these colors of some of these raspberry beers or fruited beers that I've reviewed, where there's like super deep maroon, magenta, dark red kind of color. It's not that fruity, right? It would just show. Instead, it's got a little bit of vinegar to it, which is all right. And the acidity, really acidic beer. You get a little bit of that, apple cider vinegar, some lemony tartness, a little bit of like Brett Funk. Beer's nice and dry, very acidic. And yeah, the fruit is, it comes and goes, which I like. You know, it's one of those beers where sometimes it's like punching over the head, like, raspberries are here, pow, 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 pow. It's more like a hello, goodbye. You're right, like it's a whisper. You look for it, it's there, it's not. You look for it, you get a little bit of like crunchy raspberry seed character, but it's not that big jammy, you know, marmalade preserve raspberry thingy, right? It's not that fruity, and then the base beer's acidity plays well with that. Nice, I like it. Super hidden, it's alcohol. Like, this is, I when I cracked this, I was like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna enjoy the, oh boy. So, well, at least football's on tonight. So, we're gonna enjoy this. It's good. Yeah, it's good. Wow, it's always killer when these beers are a hit. And I will say, the cool thing about it is that thankfully they only charge $2, which, like, thank God, because like these beers would be a huge ripoff if they were any more expensive. Because again, I'm hitting a clip rate of like throwing out. Again, I'm only drinking 1 out of like 5 to 7 beers. So you better be $2, right? Think about it. Like, and the cool thing is, hopefully I'll go back to the store and grab some bottles like this and the Crooked Stay stuff, because for $2, this is exceptional beer. It's definitely way out of its prime, and I generally wouldn't recommend it for $2 though. Like, this is good beer. Like, this is very, very good beer for $2. In the broad scope of things, let me give you a rating. Very sour, lacks a little bit of fruit acidity. The bread's not too funky on it. It's nice. It's a nice, aged sour beer, but it doesn't really have its like showy. The carb is also probably tamed down a bit with the age. I'll drink it. 84. Sure, 80. That's. See, and if I go back, I probably should adjust some of those ratings. Like, some of those are dumps, and they have to be way below, like 70s or 60s, right, for me to dump them out. This is not even that great. So let's go 83. 83. Yeah, it's good. It's good. B- is a good rating. Bruery Terreux Beret. Until next time, cheers later.